I'm in Old North Cemetery, the final resting place of the 14th President, Franklin Pierce. I believe we have found the grave of the 14th President along with his wife and 2 of his 3 children. Very tragic story here. Now, Franklin Pierce was a one-term president, known to be an alcoholic, served in the American-Mexican War, had 3 children with his wife, Jane Appleton. All of them led to absolute tragic things. On November 19th, 1834, Franklin Pierce, then a member of the United States House of Representatives, married Jane Means Appleton. The Pierces had 3 sons, sadly all 3 who died in childhood. Their oldest, Franklin Jr., died on February 5th, 1836, just 3 days after he was born. Their second, Frank Robert, born August 27th, 1839, died on November 14th, 1843, at the age of 4. With the loss of their first 2 children, Jane Pierce became especially devoted to her 3rd child, Benjamin, born April 13th, 1841, known as Benny. Benny's childhood was said to be the happiest period of the Pierce's lives. Pierce was elected president in November of 1852. The family had planned to move to Washington, much to Jane's unhappiness. On January 6, 1853, the Pierce family were traveling from Boston to Washington, D.C. by train when suddenly a tragic accident occurred. The rail car that they were traveling in derailed and rolled down an embankment near Andover, Massachusetts. Franklin and Jane Pierce survived the incident with little injury. But in the wreckage, they found 11-year-old Benny crushed to death, his body nearly decapitated. Pierce was unable to prevent his wife from seeing the gruesome sight. We're going to leave this area, see what else presidential in this area we can find. You just never know. What an absolutely tragic story of Franklin Pierce and his poor wife. God, this guy, he even lost his wife. She died before he died. So he not only lost 3 children, she lost 3 children. He also buried his wife, man. Oh my God. This poor man. Oh, I couldn't even imagine. So the app I have has led me to the state capitol. I don't know how well you guys can see that. We're gonna get a little closer. We're looking for a statue of the 14th President, Franklin Pierce. I don't know if it's over here or not. People are telling me they don't know of it being here, but let's take a look around anyway. By the way, you guys are going to notice in the video, you're not going to see me a lot, and the reason why you're not seeing me is because I'm having some camera difficulties here. And my viewfinder, or whatever you call that little LCD screen, flips around. And when it flips around, it shows me upside down. It's very disorientating, and it's showing me upside down. So when I look at myself, I think it's time for a new camera. I've had this one for 5 years. I'm not ready to invest in another one. So you guys might not see me in a lot of the videos if I use my Sony HD camera. There are some cool, beautiful statues here, and thank God they're up, because with everything going on around this country nowadays, statues are going down left and right. There's another beautiful statue, Daniel Webster, and look how beautiful this Capitol building is. You know, it's funny, people did not know where this statue is. It's actually directly in front of the state capitol. It's right here. All right, guys, I don't know why even the locals seem to not know where this statue is, and it's right here in front of the state capitol building. That's the 14th president right there. Nobody knew it was right here. Walking all over the lawn. There it is. So I'm starting to find out how elusive some of these things are to find. It's the first time I really be going on a scavenger hunt like this, and this is going to seem maybe pretty insignificant, but I thought it was pretty cool. Look at this. See these steps right here? These are the formal steps. Everything ain't the only thing left of President Franklin Pierce's original house. You guys can see in the background the steps of the former home of President Franklin Pierce. Here is a little monument that tells you this was the site of the home of the President Franklin Pierce, 1856, to the date of his death, 1869. In April of 1865, after Abraham Lincoln's assassination, an angry mob gathered outside of the Concord home of former President Franklin Pierce, demanding to know why he wasn't flying the American flag. Pierce, who was notoriously pro-slavery and anti-war, stood in the doorstep and said he was just as sad as they were about Lincoln, but that his long history of service to the nation should speak for his patriotism louder than the American flag. The mob surprisingly agreed with that. 4 years later at the house, Pierce died. So Pierce died right at this location, October 8th, 1869. The house eventually burned down in 1981. Now the spot where it stood is a vacant lot next to a funeral home. Well, everybody, I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. I know there's a presidential election coming up. Don't forget to vote. It's in November. It's going to be an interesting one. No political comments below, please. Let me know who your favorite president is. Okay, no one put current presidents, put people that are in the past. Hopefully some of you guys put some good ones. I'd love to see who you guys like. In the meantime, like, share, leave a comment below. Thanks so much for watching the video. I am The Germ, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching.